Ready, Judge? Good. Fight.
Well, it always comes down to appetite for improvement. With Ian Machado, Gary, he has trekked the globe in search of training partners, and he has found a home in Brazil, and we figured to get the best version here tonight.
You love to see a young man or a young fighter that is willing to say, forget about everybody else. This is my career. I take ownership of it. Gary has done that time and time again. He puts himself first, and it's showing in his results.
Good distance management there by Machado, Gary, as he lands the right cross again.
That thing is a piston, man. The way he throws that right hand, no tail, right from the chin, it really does a good job of damaging his opponents when he does land that right hand.
Man, what a head kick that landed a moment ago. Matthews goes in for the takedown. All right, looks like he's going to the butterfly guard here, DC. Talk us through it if you would.
I mean, right here, you see him in the butterfly guard. He needs to scoot his hips back to the octagon side, use that fence as a barrier to work himself up to his feet.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. I mean, Ian Machado, Gary's right hand is super glued to his forehead.
Yeah, right up on top of his head, making sure that he's ready to counter, but look at his lead hand, constantly moving at his opponent.
Well, nice job there a moment ago as he gets the takedown with relative ease.
Caught him sleeping, John. That was nasty.
Oh, great urgency early in this one to reverse position, and now we'll see what he can do with it.
He's got top position now. Great job just recognizing that he was in trouble, using his opponent's momentum to reverse the position, and now he's in a dominant position.
Machado, Gary's starting to feel it here early round one, taking immediate control of the fight and taking the air out of his opponent. Well, nice job there a moment ago as he gets the takedown with relative ease.
Caught him sleeping, John. That was nasty. Great job getting out of harm's way.
Machado, Gary's looking to lock up an armbar here. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Gonna do it. That's gotta be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Matthews. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Oh, what an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low. And now he's got him hurt very badly. He's still fighting.
Oh, clean hook there. Flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with.
What a shot there. He's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know, they still haven't found out Overeem's head.
He's on wobbly legs. Might be time for some desperation wrestling, champ.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. He might need a level change to try to get a takedown.
Matthews goes in for the takedown now, and he gets it. Nice fight IQ there after he had gotten stunned on the feet.
I mean, I love that, John. Great sweep by the bottom fighter.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. You got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of them. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
Man, beautiful setup yet again on that takedown. His
oh my
opponent
goodness,
knows
look at this though, John.
the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there, right?
You okay? Good?
Second round underway.
What a beautiful setup on that head kick. Now Johnny's got to find that finish.
Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. Oh, big shots here. Back to his feet. All right, into full guard here, DC. I know you don't like hanging out here for too long.
No, you don't want to stay there. Too much of a submission threat, you got to pass.
Making all these shots count. Matthews' cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding.
Massive elbow lands from the top position. Oh, that was a nice pass.
Oh, how much can one man take?
Yeah, they're going to have to start looking at this.
Matthews' forehead is just dumping blood all over the octagon. Like, can somebody get a beaker, please? I mean, maybe we need to stop the fight. I don't know. That cut is terrible. But another one bites the dust at the... All right, it goes into the books. All right, so what a finish and what a performance.
Ready. Let's do it.
The King of Rio, Jose Aldo Jr. This is a man who has brought fans into mixed martial arts across 3 different decades, and he's still going strong.
Still going strong, still possesses that great boxing, and he doesn't look like he's slow. That's the one thing that you would have expected Aldo to slow down. His speed is still there. His explosiveness is still there. Jose Aldo, oh, he hurt him already.
Well, when you rock a guy like that, you got to close the show. He was unable to do so. We'll see if he can continue to find the range.
Well, for now, Johnny's got to really be thinking, like, what do I have to do to finish this guy? Stay patient. You found it once. The next time, you may be able to get him out of there.
Oh, big
my
power
goodness.
strikes landed on both sides. So many strikers have tried to emulate the movement of Jose Aldo, but there is but one King of Rio.
Yeah, it's beautiful, right? Head's never on the center line, hands really high, always moving side to side, grounded so that he can land those leg kicks. This guy's high level.
All right, so early round 1 action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. Got to slow down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight.
Takedown defense holds up. Man, how about the accuracy and timing here?
He's got great eyes. Saw where he was going through the punch there instead of where he was whenever he started to throw.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He's taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
All right, some good looks on the feet here, and just because you know what's coming doesn't mean you can stop it.
Whoa, he's showing off, right? A lot of kicks, great boxing, great kickboxing overall. This young man seems to be flowing very well tonight.
Bam. Oh, man, he walked straight into that right hand a moment ago. Some pretty good movement by him there. Defensively, he's sharp tonight.
He's doing a really good job of keeping his hands up, being very defensively aware, and making sure that he only engages on his terms.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline.
Oh, man, that was a nasty head kick that landed. His opponent is now hurt, John.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Aldo. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
And that one certainly found the target. Well, most of you remember exactly when this cut happened.
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take it.
Action throughout.
I mean, we love it. We love when two guys are evenly matched. And tonight, these two are showing not only are they evenly matched.
Looks like the ref has paused the action here. Oh, he's going to call in the doctor to look at that cut.
I don't know, John. It looks bad, man. It's a bad cut. I don't know what the decision is going to be here. It can go either way.
And it looks as though it will. Just a little blood, right? It's okay. It's mixed martial arts. Looks like we're going to continue, at least for now.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't...
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. He's still firing back, even though he's hurt bad. Oh, he's almost shutting him down every time he hits him. I mean, what a fight!
Visibly limping here. Late round action here, and it has been vintage Jose Aldo all night, mixing up his weapons. Absolutely beautiful.
He's mixed them up beautifully, and he's doing a great job of recognizing, hey, this is where I'm best. I know my hands are great. I know my grappling's great. But when I get these leg kicks going, no one can go with it. It's showing again why Jose Aldo is just a man.
Hammer fist going to town here by Aldo. Trying to finish this fight. So a strong 5 minutes down. Well, you never like to see a fight end by doctor stoppage, but as the round comes to an end, this cut.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Oh! All right, still plenty of time to adjust. But the kickboxer has had his way really from the outset tonight. What are you looking for out of the more well-rounded fighter here?
Pressure. He's got to go forward. He has got to get this guy out of his comfort.
Big power shot there. Oh, and he found the target again. Oh, man, if you're the opposition, you may not be able to eat too many more of those leg kicks from Jose Aldo.
Yeah, I mean, Jose Aldo, when he's throwing these leg kicks and he's effective at getting to the target, he is high level. And tonight, he's showing amazing skill.
And another strike block there, so a good job. Oh, that is a pulverizing kick to the lead leg.
I mean, it wobbled him. It hurt him very bad. He's landed so many kicks, but that one really did make an impact. Oh, my goodness.
to a great start here in round two, pressing forward, not unlike we saw in round one. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it. That was about as good as it could have gone.
All right, so what a highlight here tonight. Jose Aldo putting it all together. He is your
Ready? Let's go.
Well, if it was just a silhouette, MMA fans would know acutely that that is the king of Rio, Jose Aldo. He's got so many different ways to beat you in MMA. Let's see how he proceeds tonight.
I think Jose Aldo might have been the first small guy to make people tap in. His striking, his aggressiveness. From WEC to the UFC, you knew Jose Aldo was special.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. So the world-class TJ Dillashaw, you can't have a conversation about the greatest bantamweights of all time without mentioning the name TJ Dillashaw. Skill for skill, you might be looking at the best fighter in mixed martial arts. Bang, Muay Thai. Great head kick there by TJ Dillashaw. You don't want to take too many of those.
John, we speak about Muay Thai, and we saw the evolution of it in MMA when we watched TJ Dillashaw. His movement, his trap setting. He does everything right to get to his strikes, one being that beautiful head kick.
Jose Aldo with that patented high guard. We'll see if he can get his leg kick game going.
Yeah, and very grounded, John. In that strong Muay Thai stance, very calm, collected. I love the way Jose Aldo approaches striking.
Well, you see the years spent with Duane Bang Ludwig here for TJ Dillashaw, putting it all together on the feet tonight. All right, early round one action, and sometimes at the high... Oh, my goodness, I can barely put my notes together. A huge early connection there.
It's about the punch, but it's also about the setup. That was a beautiful setup that allowed him to land that strike. Oh, nice high kick.
Dillashaw goes for the takedown, and now he gets it. So a nice transition.
John, here's a submission attempt. It's starting to get tight. He's got to be very careful here.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, how good is this submission defense? He is out of danger again.
He recognized the danger, got himself out of it, and now he fights on.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body. Must be nice fighting another man in an octagon and feeling so good on the feet. He's never looked better.
He's never looked better. He must feel superior right now. Every he throws lands. Every kick he throws lands. I'm just waiting for the knees.
Dillashaw's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. All right, late round one, no submission as yet, but certainly not for any lack of effort.
No, he's going after it time and time again.
Beautiful combination, he knocks him down.
Bro, he's in the zone, right? Sometimes you're just in the zone.
Oh my goodness, he got his head snapped back again. Oh, you can't stay seated here up against the fence for long.
This is a bad spot to be in this fight, too.
Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that
Right
fight.
on the money.
Beautiful spinning attack there.
Oh, my goodness.
No judges needed this time around.
Hey, look at this dude. He did.
All right, huge TKO victory for him tonight. We'll re-rack the replays for you now.
Yeah, I mean, he got him.
All right, Jose Aldo, your winner tonight by TKO.
Ready? Good.
All right, Anderson Silva taking on a guy who might just be able to match him strike for strike here tonight. Very interesting fight the UFC has put together.
Yeah, very big fight for Anderson the Spider Silva. This guy can counter with most, or if not better, than anyone in the world. He has got to draw out his opponent's attack. He's got to stay patient and see everything. It's the eyes of Anderson Silva. He's so patient inside the octagon that when you think you got him, he finds a way to put you in to danger. He sets traps. Tonight, let's see if one of those traps leads to a finish.
Pfeiffer's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward.
Oh, look at that entry on the safety.
Pfeiffer gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
Great job transitioning to the next position.
Silva's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, looks like he might get the finish here.
This has to be it, John. It's got to be it.
Oh, looks like he's safe now.
Well, that's crazy because generally when you're that deep into a triangle, you do not escape, but he remained calm, and he found a way to get out and be safe again. Great job defensively.
Pfeiffer's cut on his forehead. All right, so the ref has called a break to the action, and it likely means, yes, he will call in the doctor to look at that cut, which is just leaking all over the octagon right now.
A lot of blood, John, but this is a fight. I mean, guys bleed, girls bleed. It happens in a fight. These guys should be able to continue.
Yeah, fighter wants to continue. I'm not sure he's going to be afforded that opportunity. And the doctor not here to make friends. He has waved. Well, he is still considered by some to be the...
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
So here's the former UFC strawweight champion, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She has broken a lot of fighters with her work rate, with her pace. There is no denying the output. Seemingly doesn't get tired. We'll see how Joanna Jędrzejczyk starts this challenge tonight. Now she gains some separation. Oh, look at that kick. I'm not sure she's ever looked this good on the feet.
She's never looked this good, John. Her opponent is backing up, and she's still able to land effective kicks. Right away when you look at him, Joanna's a little bit thicker. Yep, she's a little bit bigger. And that's why she gets the question whether or not she's going to ever fight up at 125, because she is a little bigger for the weight class.
Well, she's still standing, but that head kick a moment ago was beautiful. All right, so a moment ago, she enters perfectly and gets the takedown. Now we see what she can do with it.
She has got to control this position now.
Working from the top here, posturing up. Nice grounded pound by Torres.
She's got to have guard.
Trying to pass the guard here, but prevented from doing so. Torres gets back up now. Nice right hand there from Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She's got that look in her eye tonight. That'll scare a lot of men, never mind women.
I mean, the boogie woman, right? Doesn't she
telling
call herself the boogie woman? She's the boogie woman that's coming for you. And you see that she's back in that state that allowed her to become the longest reigning strawweight champion in UFC history.
Oh, nicely done by her there. She's got the single collar in the clinch. All right, so perhaps a little bit more one-sided than we thought in the early going. She continues to lead the dance with her kickboxing.
Yeah, she's leading the dance with her tool and weapon of choice. She's a great kickboxer. She knows that. And she also knows how important it is to establish that very early.
I mean, has there ever been a marauding force in the women's strawweight division like Joanna Jędrzejczyk?
No, there has not, John. And it's in everything, right? The way that she approaches the fight, she's tall. It's almost a dominating stance that allows for Joanna to find the success that she has found inside the UFC.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Jędrzejczyk gets back up again. Torres is cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see. Oh, she's dialed in like soap. I'm not sure her opponent can keep up.
I like that, John. You are funny. You are funny. But what is not funny is why.
All right, so we got a little separation now, but watch out for the setup. You got to think she's going to shoot for another takedown.
Yeah, she got some separation for a second, but she's going to get taken down again because she's been taken down every time that she's been up on her feet.
Immediately gets the underhook.
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
All right, there she goes, landing another punch. We highlighted her reach advantage on the tail of the tape, and certainly that has been a big part of the story in this. Oh, she pulls out the flying knee. What else does she have in the bag of tricks?
Keep moving forward.
Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area now.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taken far too many of these shots. What she needs to do is get active in her defense. Make sure that she doesn't get hit with too many of these shots clean. Because while it may not be bad yet, it's only going to get worse.
All right, late round one action, and she...
Oh, my goodness. Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these women still standing? She's hurt, but she's still trying to hold her own.
Back to the feet. Final seconds of round one. Round two straight ahead. Well, she is unrecognizable with all of that swelling. Let's see if we can isolate exactly what caused it.
What happened to her face, John? She's not this...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. Oh, she got her with the counter there.
Great timing, John, on that counter shot. She hurt her back.
Spinning back fist.
Oh, nice right hand. Nice punch to the head.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to... Jacek's off to an outstanding start in the second round, just continues to press forward without fear. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
She gets space and gets some separation.
All right, so the narrative remains the same. She is just wearing it upstairs. She has absorbed so much damage and might be a strike or two away from breaking a bone.
Yeah, it looks like something's very wrong with her face. She has been beat up. She has taken way too many shots up top. She did not move her head, and now she's paying for it. She is so swollen.
Oh!
That was a nasty check hook that just landed.
Oh, that's it!
Holy smokes!
How good is that?
Unbelievable. Very good stoppage there. No complaints from me.
All right, so what a result here tonight, and we're getting used to saying this. Joanna Jędrzejczyk, your winner here by TKO, and it's sort of an attrition game for her, not necessarily the one-hitter-quitter, but a big TKO win for her nonetheless.
A huge victory for Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She went out there and did exactly what we've expected from her. She's a phenomenal striker. She's very skilled, and she has so much championship.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, it's been a remarkable rise for the Killer Gorilla, Jared Cannonier, as we get this round underway from a start in the UFC's heavyweight division while living in Alaska, now to full-time training in Arizona as a middleweight contender. One of the more scarier power threats in all.
I mean, he walked right into that with John. Huge test, especially when it's this early in the fight. Oh, my goodness. Big right hand. These boys are going at it. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yeah?
All right, so his power has certainly been heard from early. Appears as though maybe the opponent has recovered a little bit.
Yeah, but he put him on notice, John. He knows now that if he wades into the danger, it can be very problematic for him.
Center of the octagon for the Killer Gorilla, Jared Cannonier, trying to set up his...
That was beautiful. Great setup, great precision, and now he has his opponent hurt.
Cannot believe that he has maintained his position here. Not even a knockdown after absorbing all that damage.
He's as tough as they come. There are very few fighters, Sean, that can withstand what he just went through. He is one of those guys.
Allen goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned. Oh, nice connection by him there, and that shot actually cut him open, champ.
He was landing at a rate that was so high that you knew that something had to change or you would start to see the damage. He opens up a cut on his opponent.
All of that head kick got through.
He's hurt bad, John. My goodness. He set that up the right way. Landed the head kick. Now, you got to... Oh, you hurt him again. You hurt him bad. You hurt him bad, man. I mean, you can stop this fight whenever you want.
All right, mixing up the leg kicks nicely, and that thigh starting to show some visible signs of bruising there.
You know, you can't even worry about what that high leg kick does now. You have to worry about the dividends that it will pay as we go forward in this fight.
Well, he's always been known as a great kickboxer, but he's really mixing up the weapons early well.
Yeah, he's doing a good job mixing it all up, putting his opponent on his heels and telling him that he's going to dance his dance. Right now, he's fighting very well.
BA's eye is starting to swell shut. And another takedown thwarted there. Ooh, diving punch lands.
Right back.
Huge ground and pound strikes finding the home. And there it is, you see it all the time. A fighter's getting crispy on the feet, humbled by a takedown.
That was good. He was fighting a flawless fight, but a takedown can really level the playing field, and that takedown right there was time perfect for him.
Cannonier gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. All right, so a lot of good stuff here as we come down the stretch of round one. Nice. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish. Oh!
That'll do it!
Holy smokes!
No judges needed!
Woo! Sean Shelby just said, you ain't never did that. Nope. I wish I did, though. I love to kick somebody dead. Man, that was nasty.
All right, so another highlight for the Real as he is able to get the finish here tonight, Deese.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early round action here. Physically, Jared Cannonier looks like he was cut out of a piece of rock, but mentally and emotionally, this guy puts in even more work. He talks a lot about the visualization and maybe might even let us hold his crystals if he gets a win here tonight. All right, so Jared Cannonier with a beautiful 1-2, and really every time you fight, you want to present a more developed, better version. That has certainly been the case every step of the way for Cannonier.
Yeah, Cannonier was a good prospect when he entered the UFC. Now, you can see the finished product. You can see a guy that looks like one of the best middleweights in the world. This dude's a beast, man. Dude's a savage. He's very confident, very powerful.
A little single collar tie there.
Nice head kick. Hey, Jared Cannonier is a mean dude, man. Big, strong. You look at that. Imagine walking down the street running into Jared Cannonier. Jared Cannonier looked like he wanted to take your head off.
Oh, what a shot to the midsection there.
You gotta keep that elbow for that body shot. Good shot.
Back to his feet. All right, so a little bit stunned, holding on to it now in the clinch.
But that's smart, John. Trying to recover. He's trying to knock the cobwebs off after he got hurt.
Well, champ, massive connection early round one. We might get a finish here.
I mean, that was beautiful. Great job setting it up, getting the punch to the target, and hurting your opponent very early in the fight. Oh!
Both fighters throwing heat now. Man, he's still fighting back.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Cannonier, a lot of forward pressure. He sits down on his punches as well as anyone.
He's got big power, and he knows that he's got to track you down, especially as he ages.
Well, this is some of the best action we've seen in a while, unless you like defense. Both fighters really trying to impose their game on the other.
Well, John, neither one of them allows for the other guy to get momentum. The moment it moves in one direction, it just sways right back. Both are competing at a high level. Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Oh, brutalizing ground and pound here, working beautifully from the top. Nice job by the Alaskan Jared Cannonier. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Oh! Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Oh, man, he is hurt. I'm not sure the extent to which he's concussed, but might need to switch things up.
John, I always say don't panic wrestle, but I believe a takedown may be the only thing that will save him out there.
Well, largely, he's painted a masterpiece here in round one. He gets those hands from that low stance to the target so quickly. Well, you got to think it's only a matter of time. Yup, referee stopping the action here. That swelling is getting out of control. This might be the end, DC.
It's bad. I mean, it's a lot of swelling, and it's the damage that he has taken over the course of the fight that is making him swell to a point that I don't know if he can continue.
All right, well, the doctor appears to think he's still good to go, and you know what? If it's good enough for the doctor, it's good enough for me.
I'm all in.
You ready?
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back.
Oh, one of the best entries I've ever seen. Oh, that almost hurt me. What a punishing shot. I'm not sure how many more of those he can take.
Boy, the opponent is really hurt. This guy.
Bro, that cut is so bad. Like, can't the referee stop the fight right now?
Somebody needs to stop it because he won't.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the beauty of the fighter. He will not quit. Sometimes you got to go in there and tell him, hey, man, there's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to happen today.
Well, you must laud the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just... That'll do it! Jared Cannonier with a huge win tonight! Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight.
ready. Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. The Killer Gorilla. I never get tired of saying that. Jared Cannonier back on the proven ground. Mentally, physically, emotionally, this guy is all in. He does a lot of visualization and meditation and certainly spoke to us at length about that. And just believes that he is able to be calm and collected and relax on fight night because of all the mental preparation he does in advance of these big fights. Tavares has got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between. Rounds if we get there. You see a lot of feints, a lot of jabs from Cannonier trying to work his way inside.
Always trying to keep his opponent going
That's
backwards.
a tone setter by him there. Beautiful connection early on.
The way that he was able to
He did it! One and done!
I'm glad I didn't have no food.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result.
Butch. Ready. Let's go.
All right, fight fans, dream right here, right now. Your former opponent, Champ Anderson Silva, taking on the fellow striker under the lights.
I mean, Anderson couldn't ask for anything better. A striker against Anderson Silva is at a severe disadvantage because he is so good at what he does. Now, what most people don't understand is the counter-striking ability of Anderson Silva. He has to throw something out there to get a return. Once that return comes, Anderson needs to take advantage of the openings. This is a big fight. This is a dream matchup for him. Let's see how he goes forward.
Beautiful, beautiful. Keep that pressure up for me now.
Fast jab lands it. Oh, they both threw really hard.
All right, so here's Anderson Silva with the footwork early. He can snipe you from any angle.
Yeah, he can fight you in so many different ways. You see him leaning forward with his hands low, but he has vision for days.
Oh, you gotta love this. He is coming out swinging early. No surprise, the aggression on full display.
No, he said he was going to take it to this guy. That is exactly what he's doing. I mean, early in the fight, he already had, oh my goodness, John, this could be a quick night.
Feints with a right punch. His corner's calling for those feints. Nice job by Brad Tavares. All right, so close call moments ago, Champion. He found a home for that strike early on. Oh!
See, there it is.
Big left hand. Oh, another shot gets through. Tremendous back and forth action here. It did not take long for these fighters to find the flow state tonight.
I mean, both of them are finding that space in their fighting style that allows them to operate at a super elite level. Both truly having tremendous performances.
Ooh, so now things are going to get interesting. That strike appears to have opened up a cut.
And it'll be interesting to see how he approaches the fight going forward, knowing now that he's been damaged.
Man, he is so confident in his striking that he can just proceed with hands at his sides and still find a way.
Boy, he keeps his hands so John, he set that one up perfect, dude. You gotta keep pressing.
Oh, he's hurting for certain. Got to make an adjustment, I would think.
Yeah, this is the time for him to shoot for a takedown. Hoping that his opponent gets excited, overthrows, and he's able to level change and take him to the mat.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Really starting forward on now.
Massive ground and pound strike. We're getting close to this fight being finished. Now he's back up.
Tavares' lower jaw now starting to show signs of stuff. That is it!
Oh my goodness.
With a stunner by knockout. His smile lights up the room, and his...
You okay? Good? Let's go to work.
All right, here we go. Another look at the UFC Hall of Famer, Anderson the Spider Silva. And we trot out the phrase must-see TV in MMA. I'm not sure anybody qualifies more for that distinction than him.
John, if you knew nothing about mixed martial arts, the moment you laid eyes on Anderson Silva, you recognized you were watching something special. He was so much better than everyone else, it was so apparent. Is he still, though, better than everyone else? We get an opportunity to find out. Block that punch. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, shades of his knockout of Vitor Belfort. Anderson Silva with a front kick to the face.
That was one of those moments that you will never forget when Anderson was able to land that shot that put Vitor down and put him out in the octagon. What a strike that the champion possesses. How many times can he just explode before he starts to fatigue himself? Because every time he goes, it's a massive explosion.
Silva with the hands low. He is a threat everywhere on the feet, champ.
Everywhere, John. This guy is so good at seeing things coming in his direction. That's why he can carry his hands so low. They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's going to fall.
Oh, that's a pretty counter shot there.
Yeah, he's got him hurt. He timed that beautifully.
Uppercut is there. Good kick to the body. Well, he didn't. All right, not trying to get ahead of myself, but perhaps the tide is starting to turn. He's starting to feel himself on the feet now.
Yeah, he's starting to feel himself. And that shot allowed for him to reset his mind. Like, okay, I can compete with this guy. Now he's got some respect. Let's see what he does with it.
Oh, man, looks like he ate another body shot there. Can't absorb too many more of those.
I mean, you can tell that he's starting to feel it right in the midsection. He better start to tuck those elbows, or he's going to really struggle with that down the stretch.
Well, he must have had a good warm-up, DC, because it is not taking him any time at all to find that kicking. Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations. Oh, rinse and repeat. He cannot miss with his counter strikes tonight.
I mean, he got caught again, J.A. This dude needs to exit when he misses his shots.
Oh, he lands a massive knee.
Oh, he took a left hook there.
Oh, misses with the hook. Man, it's hard for me to relate to the toughness. He rocked him pretty good there moments ago, but looks like he's recovered.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. He's back, but he was hurt very bad.
All right, now we got some blood, ladies and gentlemen. It looks as though that shot has cut him open.
Now we're in a fight.
Let's
Now
go.
we're in a fight, John. I mean, he got the blood flowing. Guy's got a cut. Let's see how this fight plays out going forward.
45 seconds remain in the round. Strong outside leg kick. Oh, trying to hold his own here. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to... So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Oh, beautiful combination. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up.
Ready? Good.
Second round underway.
Work the fight plan.
Beautiful body kick. Oh,
Oh, big counter lands again.
I can't believe this dude got caught another time. Now we're going.
So the blood really starting to flow. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Oh, what's going to happen now? He's in the stacked guard. Oh, big ground strikes. So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
So another win tacked on to the total of one of the most decorated champions in UFC.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, the UFC in the business of putting on the fights fans want to see, and they called for this one. Ciryl Gane and Tai Tuivasa, and Tuivasa, DC, a totally different problem than he was 2 or 3 years ago.
He is so much better than he was before. He has really rounded out his game. Always had power, but as Ty said prior, I learned this on the job. Now I am complete, and now he finds himself in the elite of the elite division against a guy in Ciryl Gane.
Well, a few heavyweights move as well as the former interim champ Ciryl Gane, and you see the footwork right away as this fight gets started.
Yeah, the footwork leads to the jab. The guy does a great job of moving into you, and then he pops you. And then the moment...
Oh, man, look what that one body shot did to his opponent.
That shows the power in the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Beautiful spinning kick lands. Oh, the body shot gets through again.
You got to protect that midsection, man.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so a close call there moments ago, champ, and early he really got knocked out. Seems as though he has recovered.
That's crazy how badly he was hurt as early in the fight as he was hurt.
Oh, nice deception to land that kick. Well done.
Got him moving backwards and still was able to land his kick.
Tuivasa's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. You can see Ciryl Gane catching his reads here. Good lateral movement. The feet are always doing something productive.
A-plus athlete, John. He's a big guy, but he's very fast, very gifted. He makes the most of all those abilities that he was blessed with.
Well, kickboxing chops on full display early. He's got it all going here in round one.
He's got it going, and he's got his opponent confused. When this guy's doing all he's very hard to deal with.
All right, early round one action here. The game plan, of course, was to come out aggressively, but the landing percentage leaves a lot to be desired.
He hasn't landed anything. He's going to empty his gas tank trying to finish the fight, but it's not working.
Tuivasa's pretty swollen now in that.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt now. Big right hand.
This dude is hurt, and he's still firing back.
2 minutes to go, round one. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him.
Oh, my God!
And that'll do it.
Oh, my goodness!
Gets the highlight he was looking for.
Oh, he tasted that knockout life! He tasted the knockout life!
All right, well, UFC fans love knockouts. That's not saying much, but an incredible win and performance by him here tonight as he gets the stoppage, and thought he mixed his attack on the feet beautifully tonight.
He mixed everything up. He was able to use all of his weapons. Everything available to him, he used in his approach to get this finish. Massive victory for this man.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the fans here in this arena getting their beers and their shoes ready as Tai Tuivasa gets set to engage here with Ciryl Gane. Tuivasa, though, much is made about the persona, and rightfully so. But as a fighter, he's all in now and wasn't necessarily before.
It's all fun and games when people think of Tai Tuivasa, but what you cannot miss is the fact that he is an absolute beast. He goes after these guys with ill intent, and when he can land, he can shut your lights out. Now, that's much easier said than done against a guy in Ciryl Gane who sets traps like a bandit.
Oh, big right hook. hook from Ciryl Gane.
I like the way he throws that rear hook at different speeds. At times he throws it soft, sometimes to gauge his distance, and other times he tries to put you out with it. Beautiful job by Ciryl Gane.
Well, you can just tell the way Gane moves laterally with the footwork and the stance.
Oh.
Could have been a pro athlete in any number of different sports.
Yeah, he's a tremendous athlete. You can see it in the movement of Ciryl Gane. You can also see the mind that he has. He doesn't rush anything. He takes his time, and he's always setting you up.
All right, so early round one action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. Got to slow down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight.
Tuivasa's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Oh, what a hook kick by him there. Shades of Yair Rodriguez back in the day. That is as pretty a strike as we have in mixed martial arts. Oh, he landed a flying knee to the head. Oh, he blasted the kick to the midsection right there. Got it right below that elbow guard. And on the other side, if you're the boxer, maybe need to lower that guard a little bit more.
Well, you're at kicking range and not boxing range. So as he's landing damage, the boxer can't reach him with the punches. It's beautiful, and it shows how hard they work in.
Gane's looking dangerous here in round one. Coach's dream, right? Finding the rhythm early. If you're on the other side, you got to find a way to slow him down. Great job by Ciryl Gane to use his feet to get inside and land the jab. A lot of people are going to be trying to take this guy down, but he moves so well.
People talk about Ciryl Gane as if he moves like a welterweight. No, he moves more like a bantamweight. We have always talked about guys moving well at 135. Ciryl Gane moves like one of those guys at heavyweight. That's why he presents so many problems. And not only does he have that beautiful jab, he possesses a ton of power that can put you up.
Tuivasa's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Well, late round action here, and this is why Ciryl Gane had such a rapid rise in mixed martial arts. When he is on point and striking like this, aren't a lot of heavyweights in the world that are going to beat him.
Well, he was next level, John. He was a next level athlete that didn't play football. He was one of those guys that looked like he could play a different sport, but chose to do MMA, and so he just ascended up the rankings. His speed, his quickness, he will pop you with the jab constantly until he finds that moment that he lets something go. I love the way Ciryl Gane fights, and when he fights in this fashion, he's as good as anyone in the world.
Tuivasa gets up again. Beautifully handled there. Gane's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. He's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, man, there it is again. Another rear right hook, and it landed cleanly for Ciryl Gane.
Yeah, Ciryl Gane has knocked so many people out with that punch. You can see that he's searching for it this evening.
Oh, beautiful kick by him there, and he landed it flush.
He landed it flush even as his opponent was backing up. Great job, young man.
Well, his guard's low, but this is his style.
It's his style, and it's a very dangerous style because when he slips, it leaves you vulnerable. And he has the ability to return and really hurt you.
Tuivasa's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting... Round two is next. All right, so that round is in the books. Tuivasa's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up. Right up the gut.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Gans just continuing to build off of that first round. A lot of significant strikes have already landed here in round two. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both. Oh!
Just missed with the left there. Oh, nice cross from Ciryl Gane. He continues to shine with that weapon tonight.
Beautiful job by Ciryl Gane. It's his best punch, and he's getting it landed every time he throws it.
Tuivasa's lower jaw very swollen now.
A massive shot just landed, John. He was pressing, but I think he might have got hurt. I apologize for cutting you off, Andre.
That's quite all right. I was just getting my next advert. Oh, man, he's hurt. I am no analyst, but maybe wrestle.
Yeah, he might need to wrestle here. He needs to hope that his opponent gets excited, overthrows.
Oh, my goodness. Ciryl Gane gets the finish.
This is going on top 10 plays of the day. This was going to SportsCenter. Did you see that?
All right, well, this arena is absolutely buzzing after that one, DC. An incredible victory for the kickboxer. He called his shot, all but guaranteed a finish, and he gets it.
It was tremendous. I mean, the guy just went out there and did exactly what he said he was going to do. He said, look, if I'm fighting a boxer and I'm a kickboxer, I can kick. He's throwing punches. Why wouldn't I win? He did exactly that. He used all of his weapons to get this massive stoppage.
Ready? You good? Let's
All right,
go.
here it is, folks. The rematch, Jon Jones versus Ciryl Gane. Their first fight was not competitive, right? Johnny Bones sort of bullying Gane on the playground.
Yeah, he did. You know, he big boy. Took him down, submitted him very easily. But many believe that Ciryl Gane can compete with Jon Jones. Tonight he's got to prove that. For Jones, though, he's got to be himself. He's got to get those push kicks going. He's got to use that. I mean, his jab has gotten so much better. And Jon Jones now developed power in the right hand. He's got to fight behind that.
Gane gets back up now.
Oh, nice left hook.
Well, there's a takedown attempt. No surprise that he would go for it there, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
Whenever your opponent knows that you're going to try to take him down, you have to disguise it. He did not disguise it. He tried to shoot a blind shot. It got defended as you expected.
How about that? He got stunned, urgently pursues the takedown, and he gets it.
This dude's getting pieced up. That takedown came at the best time he could ever have hoped. Big ground and pound.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Well, we told you off the top about the striking disadvantage, so it is absolutely huge to get this fight to the ground this early.
Very, very important for him to get this takedown early. Show his opponent that he will not have the ability to get comfortable in the striking, because when he tries to, he's going to get taken down.
And he's back up. Oh, man, that cross from Ciryl Gane is clean. He's been landing it all night.
We've talked about Ciryl Gane's cross a lot tonight. And part of it is because of the footwork. The footwork leads to opportunities. The opportunities he's had has been with the cross.
Ciryl Gane with that tremendous footwork, especially for a guy his size out of that southpaw stance.
John, I love the way Ciryl Gane is able to go forward, backwards, side to side. He's never moving in one direction. Very rarely do you get a heavyweight that possesses this type of movement.
Jones is cut above the eye. That was a pretty big head kick a moment ago.
Great shot. Keep the pressure on.
Champ, I stopped short of using the word dominant, but getting close to it. This kickboxer is something.
Well, he's doing a really good job. He's mixing it all up. He's mixing up the targets, and he's doing it so early. He's got his opponent playing catch-up from the very start of the fight.
Gane gets up again. Nicely done. So for the most part, every time he has shot, he's been able to secure a takedown, so maybe we see another attempt here shortly.
It seems like every single time he level changes, he secures the takedown. It'll be on his opponent to try and change this, but right now it doesn't seem like he has any answer.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. What a showcase for these two athletes tonight. I guess they probably had a good warm-up because they have found their rhythm immediately.
I mean, both of them, back and forth action. Both fighters trying to enforce their will. Neither one of them getting to do it, though, because as soon as one gets momentum, the other comes charging back and it sways in the opposite direction.
Oh, he gave up the back now, DC. Not good.
Keep it working. Come on, let's go.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Trying to pass here, but it's a no-go.
Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep.
Wow, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Oh, beautiful work to make the transition there. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Jones.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Sean Shelby just said, you ain't never did that. Nope. I wish I did, though. I love to kick somebody dead. Man, that was nasty.
All right, well, they will be talking about this result deep into next week. A huge knockout for one of the better kickboxers in this division, and really to get it done against one of the more well-rounded fighters in this weight class is going to give him a lot of confidence, I would think, moving forward.
You know, matchups matter, John. And when we looked at this matchup, we thought this is a nightmare for him. Well, he proved everyone wrong by not only winning the fight, but getting a stoppage. That was a statement, if I've ever seen one, by this guy.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Two of the best heavyweights in the world, and certainly the noise in this arena reflects that. Ciryl Gane and Tai Tuivasa, first meeting in Paris, September 2022. Act 2 tonight.
How does Tai Tuivasa set traps to get to Ciryl Gane? We have seen Ciryl Gane frustrate so many over the course of his career. In this matchup with Tai Tuivasa, it seems as though this one would favor that type of outcome. But it will be on Tai Tuivasa to get his hands on it, because as we have learned, one right hand from Tuivasa can shut your lights out.
Seems to have timed that counter pretty well. Tuivasa's eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. But he's got to
Back to shot, gets through early. All right, Buff, thank you very much. How good is that? How good has this crowd been all night? And they've had a lot to cheer for. Foremost among the results, that win by stoppage for the kickboxer over the boxer.
You know, he has more weapons. He has more tools. And he landed these beautiful strikes that allow for him to find the stoppage victory. Dude's a dog, man, and he showed that tonight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with Ciryl Gane and Tai Tuivasa. The latter is on an absolute roll. 5 consecutive knockouts, setting up the fight with Ciryl Gane, and easy to see why the promotion put this fight together.
Absolutely. Look at Tai Tuivasa. People are drawn to him. They love him. They want to watch him fight. It's because of the excitement in which he fights. His style is fun. He knocks people out. But tonight he gets the ultimate test. And a guy in Ciryl Gane that has proven very difficult to solve.
Oh, my goodness. I can barely get my notes together. A huge early connection there.
It's about the punch, but it's also about the setup. That was a beautiful setup that allowed for him to land that strike.
Wow, hurt but still firing back. Tuivasa's bleeding from the...
Enough, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Well, there's no denying his durability, but at some point you just got to go balls to the wall, find the kill shot, and get your hand raised.
You know at times when someone doesn't belong in there with you. Right now, he is a better fighter. He needs a finish in this fight.
Now a series of strikes are landing. This boxer has got it all going on tonight. That's his best combination of the fight thus far.
Oh, absolutely. When you put that many together at once and they land, you got to be feeling pretty good about the approach that you're taking. Look for him to continue down this path. What a beautiful head kick. He set that up perfectly. Now he's got his opponent hurt.
There it is again. Another shot gets through.
This dude better keep his hands up, John.
Oh, beautiful counter right out of the guard by Tai Tuivasa. Oh, his right eye keeps taking damage, looking pretty swollen now. Well, champ, I'm not suggesting he needs to pace himself necessarily, but throwing caution to the wind and all of these bombs, no good if done land.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Oh, my goodness. This is brutal.
Huge shots from Gane. Gane gets back up. Tuivasa's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate.
Wait, John. That was a massive shot that just landed there.
Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. That's it.
Holy smokes.
Takes the judges right out of it. Well, what a way to get the finish here tonight. Nearly busted his head. All right, so an incredible finish